So we're back to talk about the second Mickey Mouse cartoon that was drawn. That is the Gallopin Gaucho.
Yeehaw.
So, cultural appropriation. Let's go.
It was a cultural appropriation. Where's Walt Disney from?
Missouri is where he's famous for growing up. He grew up in Kansas City and in Missouri.
So yeah, a little bit of appropriation. At least it's appropriate.
Well, we will see.
We'll find out.
There were inappropriate things in the first Mickey Mouse cartoon that was drawn that was plain crazy. But you were impressed. He was full of personality.
Yeah.
Unlike the corporate Disney logo, the boring version of Mickey that modern audiences have pretty much grown up with. Yeah, I've annoyed friends by, telling them when they find out I'm a Disney fan. They're like, oh, you love Mickey Mouse? And I say, I don't have much use for him once he started making cartoons in color. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, you're that person. Okay.
That person just knows what literary merit is.
Mr. Contrarian. So let's give Gallopin Gaucho a watch.
Gallopin Gaucho.
Another cartoon drawn by Iwerks, so he's the only artist who touched this.
Is this an ostrich?
I think it's an emu. I think this is, Argentina. Cantino, Argentina.
Tingo.
Oh.
This Mickey has a lot of swag.
Did you think you would be seeing Mickey smoke today?
Yeah, for sure.
I believe that's a wanted poster on the wall.
Girl, your shoes are too big. He's smoking, drinking.
Drinking a beer.
Littering. Is this a giant dog or a regular sized dog? Is this a cat?
I'm not sure what kind of beast Pete is exactly supposed to be. Though his tail is kind of big, so I'm guessing cat. Yeah, he's got whiskers. He's a cat. Right, if you have to pick the most natural enemy for Mickey Mouse, it would be a cat.
Oh no, drunk driving.
Well, technically it's the car that's drunk.
Yes, a self-driving drunk car. Vehicular manslaughter.
Oh, man.
What?
I don't think that's going to make him more sober. Oh my god.
How is this darker than the last one? Move straight out of Tommy Pickles' handbook. Jesus Christ.
He's pantsless now.
Well, they're all about to be pantsless.
Oh, it's a bedpan.
Yes.
Oh, that was Mickey and Minnie's first consensual kiss.
She's got her wires crossed.
So, thoughts?
I didn't like that one as much as I liked the first one.
Because it was less date rapey or more date rapey? Well,
It wasn't.
she was kidnapped.
Yes.
That's not even a...
This
That
one
didn't start as a date.
No. Well, okay. I couldn't tell if the thing was a cat or a dog. And if it's a cat, was its intention to rape her or to eat her? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me that he would take her back to his lair to do either when, he just whatever. But the ostrich abuse is really what I want to talk about. He lost his entire butt. The starch, its whole body. No, that was interesting. Like it's so creative, like the comedy of it and like the cartoon logic and like the physical parts of it. Like they just use all of the elements that they can, all of the elements that are available to them. And they're very simple cartoons. You don't need special effects. You don't need CGI, not like any of that. They're just playing with the shapes that already exist in the drawings. And I think that that's really cool. So I liked that part of this. The story can
But maybe darker than Plain Crazy.
It was darker than Plain Crazy. And it makes me wonder what Steamboat Willie is really named after. Are we going to see more of Mickey Mouse than we expect to see in Steamboat Willie? Is Steamboat Willie a euphemism?
So one of the things you probably noticed about the cartoons so far is that they have synchronized sound. In a lot of cases, it seems like an afterthought. Like, okay, when there's a crash, like you feel the oomph of the crash. But Steamboat Willie, it's the first Mickey Mouse cartoon that was created with the idea of it being in synchronized sound to start with.
Okay.
So they had been working on, Works had been working on these first two cartoons. And then The Jazz Singer came out and Walt Disney said, okay, the future of film is sound. And the idea of silent movies is going to seem so outrageously old-fashioned very quickly. So if I'm trying to make a big splash with Mickey Mouse, having silent cartoon, it's just a waste of time. So he kind of didn't finish those first two cartoons, didn't get them into theaters before Steamboat Willie because he wanted Mickey's debut to be in sound so that it would be a huge deal. And it was a huge deal and changed Hollywood. That phrase, you probably heard Mickey Mouse used as a derogatory term, as like a worthless thing or as an irritating thing. Never mind this Mickey Mouse nonsense. And where that expression comes from, apparently you haven't heard it, but if you ever see it in like an old time movie.
Send Fredo off to do this, send Fredo off to do that. Let Fredo take care of some Mickey Mouse nightclub somewhere.
The complaint was Mickey Mouse would be on the marquee of movie theaters. So it's like, okay, we've got this huge feature movie, plus later in the afternoon we'll show this major feature film, plus we have the Mickey Mouse cartoons. And there were people who were going to the theater on the strength of the Mickey Mouse cartoon going, all right, maybe I'll watch anything else, but I'm here for the Mickey Mouse cartoon.
That's funny. It's cute.
So with these little 6-7 minute cartoons, Mickey Mouse was competing in popularity with the biggest movie stars in the world. And partly that was a result of Walt Disney understanding the value of sound and the value of trying to make cartoons that were full of personality and that were as best as he could make them. A lot of the animation, I'm an animation fan, and going before these Mickey Mouse cartoons, it's really painful because the characters don't have a lot of personality. Apparently, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, which was Walt Disney's creation before Mickey Mouse, which he lost, supposedly Oswald had personality, which made him popular, but compared to Mickey Mouse, it's like, no, he doesn't have personality.
Okay.
It's and when you go away from Disney, the cartoons tend to be a lot more generic. So it's probably not until the 40s when anybody shows up to kind of compete with Disney in terms of making cartoons where adults would go, oh, I like that. Some kids will watch anything, as you've probably witnessed, but a lot of kids get really excited when they know something cool is going to come on. So Mickey Mouse became that for the world. And I don't think Gallopin Gaucho hurt, but also it did help, I think, that Steamboat Willie was the first. So we'll check that out next.
Perfect.